Hi guys, so welcome to Olenko's kitchen. Not working?
Yep. And now you're
Hi guys, so welcome to Olenko's kitchen where we're going to be cooking a lot of yummy food today, raw and cooked food. So welcome, welcome, welcome. For those who don't know me, I am a health and wellness coach, the author of the cookbook Raw Food Art. I know a lot of you purchased the book. If you are not familiar with the book, it's available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. And what I do, I also teach children art, and I'm educator. I'm an artist, professional artist. I'm a health coach, and my passion is for healthy living. I hope I inspire you every week with this live streaming cooking classes about eating the rainbow every day. And today is gonna be a very exciting class about eating the rainbow and superfoods. So welcome, welcome, welcome for those who send me messages every week. I hope I answer all your questions. Please, you can put comments in the live stream, and sometimes I don't see them, just the way how Facebook works. Sometimes I see them later. It's just kind of very strange, depending on the different day of Facebook. But I will definitely answer all your questions and comments later. So for those, if you are watching this later, you can still put comments because I will read them later, because I know that many of you watching this from different continents, it's different time zones. So some of you may be watching it tomorrow, so like my family and friends in Poland, because it's already nighttime. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you think that this is good information, you can actually now post it, share it on your page so other people can watch it live if they want to, ask me questions and everything. And today I was actually gonna be doing the cooking class about Korean cooking with my friend, but we're having kind of a bad storm here in New York, and actually it's not as bad as they predicted, but they were predicting like 70 miles winds and really bad rain and floodings, and she lives an hour and a half away, so we had to cancel it and we're gonna reschedule it. So for those who are excited about Korean cooking, is coming. And so today I'm teaching you about superfoods. So superfoods are like my passion. I love talking about superfoods. And there is different way when people actually think, like, you may wonder what is a superfood. So the actual definition, it's superfood is a nutrient-rich food considered to be especially beneficial for our health and well-being, which is kind of vague, but so different people will tell you, what are different superfoods. For me, I will tell you like the probably the most popular one, but every day we're learning about all these different plants being discovered, like in Amazon jungle, and in Hawaii and in Australia, and all these different like places that they were not available for us humans. And so every day they're actually discovering new plants and new superfoods, so it's actually changing. But you also may have a lot of superfoods already in your kitchen, and you may have heard of some of them. So I'm going to explain it to you everything, and I'm going to show you how you can use these superfoods in a smoothie, in a dessert, and in the soup, in the salad, and basically in many many dishes that you're making throughout the day. So they are different groups of superfoods. So here I have bunch of superfoods for you. So, and here I have a bunch of superfoods for you. So you've probably heard of berries. So any kinds of berries, blueberries, and so these are organic blueberries. But even better, let me show you. I have it in the freezer. Will be wild blueberries. And I'm originally from Poland. As a child, we used to always go to the forest and we used to pick up blueberries. And if you ever, I'm gonna show it to you because maybe some of you don't even know what they look like, but and I can use them in my smoothie. But the blueberries, the wild blueberries, are very different than the blueberries that you see, that you buy it in the store. So here I'm gonna make a nice smoothie with them. So, whoops, I'm making a mess. You have to be so careful with these wild blueberries because they are absolutely gonna stain your teeth. they absolutely here are gonna stain your clothes. So because they have the pigment, and I'm gonna show you, you can actually buy powders with them. So very different. Look, or organic blueberries and wild. I bought them in Trader Joe's, but organic wild blueberries, which if you can just buy wild blueberries because they are organic. You pick them in the forest, and actually these are amazing. So this is definitely superfood. So you can you know definitely use the blueberries, but actually all berries, pomegranates. Here I have some mulberries which are dry, but you can use them in in the raw form, which now is wintertime, so of course they don't grow here. But here actually we have them like in the end of August and September, October. We have big trees, and we have the wild mulberries, and they're huge. They also come in the black color and the red color. Here are goji berries. So if you probably heard of them, those are the ninja wolf berries. So you can make juice from them. I use them many times in my sauces. Amazing. So these grow in China, and you may have regular like berries in your garden, strawberries and raspberries. So any kind of berries, they're very low in sugar. So for those who are afraid, of eating, sugar, definitely eat the blueberries. And why are these plants superfoods? Because they have, here I want to show you something, phytonutrients, antioxidants, vitamins, fibers, and minerals, and they are anti-aging. So not all of them have fibers, but so here I have blueberries. These are organic, freeze-dried blueberries. So you can get them in different forms. Obviously now in the wintertime, nothing grows outside because it's winter. But so dry, frozen, or fresh one, which they came from like Mexico or California. So make sure that you're definitely using berries. Avocado. Last week I showed you how to make a avocado chocolate pudding, which raw cacao is another superfood. But actually avocado is not a vegetable. It's a fruit. Actually, it's a berry too. So avocado is amazing. You can use them for savory dishes. They give you energy that is actually it gives you sustainable energy. You're not gonna crash. So definitely here are some raw cacao nibs, and then you can use the cacao powder. So avocados, definitely include them. Broccoli, where is my broccoli? You can eat it raw, you can put it in the juice, you can steam it in the soup. Definitely broccoli, it's an amazing superfood. And then you can also, which I'm going to be talking to you in a second, you can sprouts, because sprouts is another form of amazing, incredible superfoods. Because when you actually, and now I know it's again wintertime, so you can start gardening. You can be still a gardener. You can do this with your kids. You can do this with your family. You can do it at work, at school. You can have a little garden, and I'm going to show you how easy sprouting is. Because when you buy sprouts in the supermarket, many times, even if you buy them in organic Whole Food stores, they spray them because they are very easy to get mold. Because if you don't wash them with like pure clean water, they can get moldy. So they spray them with all this different stuff. So it's very easy to make your own sprouts, and I'm gonna show you. But so broccoli, definitely eat some broccoli. Garlic, it's another superfood. And especially when you eat it in the raw form, garlic, it's antibacterial, antiviral. It's so beneficial, and also makes the food, taste amazing. Avocado, garlic, some parsley, cilantro, and you have the best, some spices, and you have the best guacamole. I mean, who doesn't like guacamole? I don't know any person who doesn't like avocado. Ginger. Where's my ginger? So here's ginger. So this is raw ginger, and then of course powdered ginger. So it's very good. The same turmeric. So where's my turmeric? Here I have some fresh turmeric, and of course turmeric, organic turmeric, powder, which is in the curry powder. I have like the most popular spices that I use it every day here. So make sure that you use turmeric. Beets. I'm gonna be showing you today my favorite soup. I'm from Poland. We eat a lot of beets. Beets are so healthy. They clean your blood. They detoxify you. So here I have beautiful beets. Look at these gorgeous beets, and I'm gonna use the leaves, and I'm gonna show you beets. You can use it in a juice, you can make desserts with them in my cookbook, and I actually have it in a cake with beets. It's a cake, a red velvet cake with beets. So this cookbook is all about raw food. My next cookbook, which is gonna be coming in the spring this year, is gonna have some cooked, raw, and baked recipes, mine and yours, and it's gonna have a lot of things about healthy food. So yes, you can use beets in many different things. I love beets. You can make like side dishes, so it's awesome. So sprouts are another superfoods. Tomatoes, where tomatoes, or tomato if you're British. Um, I love tomatoes. Again, they fruits. A lot of people think tomatoes are the tomatoes are vegetables. They are fruits. So now, of course, in the wintertime, they not as they don't taste as good as in the regular, like in the summertime. I grow my old tomatoes in the patio. Anybody can. It's so easy to grow tomatoes just in pots. So you can do this in the summertime. My family has a huge garden in Poland. They grow so many kinds of tomatoes. It's just amazing. For me, there's nothing better than like tomato, avocado, and like basil, like sandwich or salad. It's just amazing. Oh my God, so simple. Like food, when you have good ingredients, healthy, happy, fresh, organic food. It's just, you don't need all this artificial flavors, which, we find in all this processed food, which I've talked so much about last week. So if you missed the class, just go in the archives on my website, olenkoskitchen.com, and then you have all this streaming from, I think this is my 8th one. I started it before Thanksgiving, so I don't even know, but definitely use tomatoes, celery. Um, Amazing, amazing. I've been telling you this before a few times, but here I'm gonna tell you again. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with Anthony Williams, this is his second book, Life-Changing Foods, and there's over 60 different plants, superfoods that he talks about, and celery, it's like almost the first on the list. He, you know, teaches us that we should be drinking celery juice actually by itself instead of mixing with juices, because it's so amazing and cleansing, and it helps with joints and all these different many different problems that we have. So definitely make sure that you eat celery. You can put in a soup, you can eat celery sticks, you can put in the smoothie. I love putting in the smoothie because my husband will not snack on celery, but if I put in the juice, if I put it in the soup, or if I put it in the smoothie, he doesn't even know that he's getting it. The same with kale. Kale is another superfood, which I have it in the fridge. I forgot to take it out because I have so much stuff here. So kale, spinach, all these make sure that you get them organic. These are all superfoods, because all these eat the rainbow, every day. So you're getting all this different color spectrum and different minerals and antioxidants and vitamins from all these different superfoods. Then you have lemons. Lemon are amazing, or organic lemon. You can use even the skin, for the lemon zest. Here I'm gonna be showing you where's my lemon essential oils, which not that many people list them, but essential oils are amazing superfoods too. I use the company Young Living. I'm actually going to be teaching a class February 9th, if you're locally, at my friend's Eileen Nail Spa in Emsford. So if you're interested, just before Valentine's Day, I'm going to be showing you how to make a lot of different chocolate masks and beauty stuff, and how you can incorporate essential oils into your daily routine. But definitely, this is a superfood. Actually, I feel like all the fruits are superfood. I feel like, if you're familiar with the book A Course in Miracles, there's the thing that actually talks about us humans, but I will talk about the fruits and vegetables, that we are all special, but at the same time, no one is special. So I feel like all these superfoods, I will list all of them, all these different plants, because they are all special. They all have special, unique, things that's why it's important to eat variety of them. And another book or any book from David Wolfe, he was like amazing. He's like the pioneer of raw food movement, and he talks about raw cacao, and it's amazing. So check out any of his books. They are amazing. So that medical medium, like, and then there's also Mimi Kirk, and then you have cookbooks with what's his name, Matthew Kenny. I mean, there's so many people that you can check, and they talk about different superfoods, the same doctors, like so, and everybody's gonna be talking. I'm sure you've heard superfoods. Watermelon is a superfood. Dates, Majul dates, organic, that's a superfood. Uh, when I visited Egypt and Jordan, people who used to, go, like they used to tell the stories, like, the Berber and Bedouins, people that they used to go on the desert, in the Sahara Desert on the caravans. And sometimes, there was sandstorm and something, they didn't come back for a week. They always brought dates with them, because when you have dates, and the same when you have raw cacao, this is like, it will give you sustainable energy, and you're gonna be you're not gonna get hungry, and you're not gonna like die of hunger. The same in World War II, and all the pilots, they used to bring chocolate, dark chocolate, with them, because just in case if the airplane will crash, they will, they will have chocolate, and they will have the cacao, which is very, very healthy. And then we have all these different other superfoods like powders. Chia. Where's my chia? Here I have a mix of chia and white chia and black chia. So it comes from Peru, Ecuador, and quinoa. So this is red quinoa. Quinoa also comes in black color and a white color. So these are definitely foods that you should use it. And same flaxseed. I don't have room here, but flaxseed is another great great plant, that superfood that you can use. I use a lot of chia and quinoa in my desserts, in my raw desserts, in the baking, because they are very great for vegan baking, because they give you the same texture like egg, and they bind, like if you want cookies or you want your bread. And you can also put them in a blender to make them like a powdery, depends if you want the seeds on or you don't, and they will give you the same consistency than an egg. So definitely check them out. Maca powder, amazing. It actually comes in a root, and helps you with balancing hormones. And I'm sure you've heard of maca. It's really, really great. It's a great aphrodisiac. I put in my chocolates. I put it in my smoothies. What else? What do I have? Forbidden rice. I didn't have any forbidden rice, but I had forbidden rice noodles. So these noodles are made from forbidden rice. So forbidden rice is a rice and the same oats. They're very, very good. They really like superfoods. They give you energy. So in many thousands of years ago, only emperor in China was allowed to eat the forbidden rice, the black, almost like a purpley rice, because it has so many nutrients. It's just amazing, and it tastes very, very nice. So if you never tried it, definitely try it. What else? And then you have all these different, I have essential oils, but the fresh herbs, which I have them in my living room, because I have a really, really lot of light. So I bring them from the summertime, inside. So I grow them in pots. So oregano, thyme, basil, all these different herbs, they're superfoods too. And when you use them actually in, in the essential oil form, you just need very little. So that's what it is about superfoods. You don't need a lot, because they're like superheroes. So a little tiny amount is gonna make it is gonna give you results. And I was gonna show you here. So I had the beets. So here I have the beet powder, which I use many times also to make natural food coloring. So here is just dried beets, and then put it into powder. Then here I have some spirulina, Hawaiian spirulina. I have different nuts. Here I have Ifri Life, which is a blue algae. So, and tea, oolong tea, a green tea. These are all superfoods. So there's a lot of the hemp seeds, superfoods, nuts, sunflower seeds. So make sure that you include all of them. I mean, I won't be able to include all of them today in my cooking, because it's only 2-hour class. But I see my husband there. I think he's going to be excited to talk to you about superfoods, and because he really likes them. I mean, sometimes I trick him, so he doesn't know what he's eating. You can do this with your kids too, like make a nice smoothie, with chocolate smoothie or something, and put some spinach or kale in it. They don't even know. And like all this, the rich, dense food. So that's what it is about superfoods. very, very dense and amazing, amazing nutrients in a tiny, tiny little amount. Did I forget anything? Moringa. Moringa is great to add in the smoothies too. And of course, I forgot, I have a lot of, this one comes from nuts.com, says Bill don't eat because there's sesame in it. He's allergic to sesame. But seaweed and kelp and nori and tulsi, these are all the sea vegetables, are great to use it. They superfoods too. So this is like a great mix to put it. It has organic sprouted pumpkin seeds, organic sunflower seed, chia seeds, spirulina, organic red bell peppers, chlorella, dulce, organic kelp. So all these different things I've been telling you, organic lemon peel and some spices, lemon, ginger, garlic, chilies, and it's all blended and has some sesame. And it's great to put it in your salads and the soup. I mean, you don't cook with this, you just put it, over your food. But green tea or matcha powder, that's a superfood, longevity. I mean, this is things that different cultures have been using this for thousands of years. Camel powder, which has amazing amount of vitamin C. So when you have these powders, what they do, they freeze them, dry them, and then they make powder of them. They raw, so you can use a very little amount, here I want to show you something in your smoothies. Here I like this from a Wild Force Green formula from Marcus Rothkes. So here he has a lot of different greens and vegetables and a lot of wild growing plants like dandelion or like stuff that will just grow just outside, like nettle leaf. And nettle is like, people get like a little, but because these plants are so, they're growing outside, they're not growing in the garden. So it's just, harsh environment, wind, drought, sun, hail, and they still growing. That's why the wild blueberries are so much more powerful and they have so much more pigment, and I'm going to show it to you, than the regular, like commercial blueberries, which, are organic. But you can even see, that's what that is when we growing something. We humans always want to make something bigger and better. That doesn't mean because something is bigger is better. Many times a little, like tiny little strawberries, so much better. Or wild strawberries, like we call them poziomki in Poland, when you pick them in the forest, or raspberries are so much smaller than like the one you have it in the garden. And mushrooms, I was talking about mushroom, reishi, shaga mushrooms, and all this different. When you go to Asian supermarket, mushrooms have been used for thousands of years. They are amazing superfoods. So the mushroom powders I use in my chocolates, in my desserts, ashwagandha powder. I mean, there are so many things that you can use, and they are many times, I like this company Shaman Shak. They make different mixes, like they put different blends, like this one is Hoshu tonic, and has, the legend says that the bald person will be able to grow the hair and the old person will be able to climb the very mountain on the top, because it will give them longevity, energy, so make sure you include this, all this food. So now, without further ado, because this was a really long introduction, I'm gonna start cooking. So today what I'm gonna make for you, show you how to make a yummy delicious smoothie, superfood smoothie that you can do it in the morning. I'm gonna make the soup. I'm gonna start cooking the soup now, and I'm gonna show you how to make sprouts, and what else am I gonna do, and truffles. So I have a lot of things, and if I have time, I want to show you how to make that coconut yogurt, but I'm not sure. So let me see. So first, let's see if anybody's asking questions. So hold on. Sometimes the way how this, and I would remember to mute myself, so I'm not gonna be talking loud. But so hi for those who are watching, thank you so much for watching. Oh wow, there's already 10 comments. So hi Lydia, hi Anna Palacios, I want you to be cooking with me. So Lydia, my friend Lydia, who has been my friend for like 19 years, is going to be coming actually. So next cooking class is going to be on Sunday, and we're going to show you those amazing vegan things that you can make it for brunch and lunch, waffles, pancakes, all these different things, that people love eating, and usually they are unhealthy. I'm going to show you how you can make it in the healthy version. That's like a little sneak peek about my upcoming cookbook. So Sandra, hi. So yeah, sometimes you have to like some people say they can't watch it because sometimes the way how Facebook works is so weird. Like I'm telling you, I see sometimes your comments, sometimes I don't. So try it sometimes, refresh, or maybe like close the Facebook and app and then reopen it. I'm so sorry, but yeah, it's really very weird. But I'm glad that there is no crazy 70 miles wind because I was afraid that we're gonna get like hurricane almost and we're gonna lose power. So thank God we have power. Power, power. And remember, you have your own power. So I know a lot of women were marching this last, when was it? Today is Monday, Saturday. And I know you feel like, what's next? You have the power, eat healthy, inspire others. You are the change, so it's up to you. How we say it in Poland, how you make your bed, this is how you're going to sleep. So it's not it's not other people, it's your life. So you have the power. Okay, so here's Bill. So when I'm cleaning, he can tell you how he likes all the smoothies that I make. So,
No,
because
you
I'm
have
gonna.
to ask me questions. What's up, babe?
So
What do we got here today?
So yeah,
Oh, wow.
look at all these
I'm gonna
superfoods.
have
I
some
don't know
of
if
these.
you
I
wanna
have
like.
clean hands.
Can you show them like the camera and zoom into all these things, or no? Would it be too hard while I'm cleaning? No.
It's not too hard.
Okay, so.
I'm a cameraman.
Yes, he's a little tired because yesterday we had Bill's mom's surprise 70th birthday party, and she was surprised. She was actually kind of shocked. So everything went well. We were so afraid that somebody's gonna slip, which is very easy, So, yeah, so it was a lot of things going on. So, yeah, so here I don't want to put you to work though, but if you can, so here I'm gonna briefly, and of course eat the rainbow. You have. I don't know if you want to show them. All these different fruits and vegetables. So these are your superfoods too. Things, real things, and then powder things. So it could be dry, it could be freeze dried, it could be frozen. In different forms. But nuts, seeds. Here you can show. Not me, and you can.
Okay, boss.
No, but like you already seen me
All right,
for
Scorsese.
20 minutes. Oh my God, I was talking for half an hour
Yeah,
already. Let's
sure.
go. Let's start to. I know, but I needed to explain it because I've been asked. So many people were asking about the superfood, so I needed, I needed to. Yeah, I'm gonna record you now. So.
Me?
So yeah, how do I put this back? Like this?
No, I have to put it back.
Oh, okay.
You have to
So.
hold it in your hand if you want to record me.
No, because I'm.
Elderberries?
Yeah. So here.
Ooh,
You have.
chocolate?
I hope you have clean
Ooh,
hands.
I know I washed them before I came
Okay.
here.
So you have a
With
lot.
Thieves hand cleaning soap.
Okay.
Filled up.
Okay.
There you go. But you gotta put it above my eye line. There we go.
Okay. So. Okay, but I need to be starting cooking.
Oh, I thought you wanted to shoot me.
No, so now you can put it. So no, did you shoot that? Did you show them?
Yeah, I'll show them again.
Okay. No, that's good.
I'll show them again.
So
We got. I'm not on a microphone though. You can't go far away.
okay, I'm coming back. I'm back. So here I need to make room because I'm gonna be cooking. So I'm moving some of the things here from the kitchen.
Good.
I had a lot of different superfoods to show them, but
You've been showing them superfoods for a half hour.
okay, Bill, you can be eating my food.
But that's what I'm here for.
Okay, but don't eat so much.
I'm just sampling to make sure they're super.
Okay, they are super. So why you like superfoods? You told me that you like them because they will give you superpowers when you go on the bike, like the smoothies. I don't know.
Yeah. Hold on, let me put the camera back.
Okay, so
Put the camera back.
I need to make some room here.
I don't have a live feed, so I can't tell if the camera's good.
I don't know, the feed is right there. It's
No, it's
shaking.
not live. It's not live. It's just,
Okay, I think it's good.
Tilt up a little bit.
Okay, I think it's good. So here. I need to bring the big pot. Excuse me, so oh, Bill, please don't. I'm gonna make you a smoothie. So here, I was soaking this pinto, organic pinto beans over today, the whole day. I hope they are soaked because they're gonna be the base for our barsh, red barsh soup. So this is traditional soup. Of course, I'm making the vegan version, you know, without the meat. You know, in Poland, we do have a vegan version. We actually did for Christmas Eve, but it's with dumplings. But so this is my own version, and in my book I have a cooked version too. But I just rinsed them, so this is clean. Because, well, so I'm gonna be starting cooking them. So here, I'm gonna put them in this pot.
So yeah, the superfoods you make for me give me lots of energy, you know? After I eat pasta.
Today you had pasta.
I feel a little tired, a little sleepy.
Yes.
But after the superfoods, I have energy.
Yes.
I have energy. You make me superfoods. Put superfoods in my morning smoothie, so I have energy to shoot all day.
Mm-hmm.
I take a smoothie, drink a smoothie, then go on my bike. I can pedal really hard. So yeah, and they taste good too.
Perfect. So
They're super.
I will put away some of these superfoods. Okay, where can I put them? I'm gonna put them here. Make sure you drink a lot of water, lemon water, that you're staying hydrated. So here I'm moving all these superfoods so I have room so I can be showing you what I'm making. So when you're cooking with beets, you have to be careful because they will stain your hands. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to use gloves because just got a nice manicure, so I don't want to get, you know, red. That's why you can use beets for your natural food coloring. So let's see, anybody see? I can't, I don't know, like I don't see any. Oh, I see some comments. Your favorite superfoods are matcha, green tea, chlorella, and spirulina. Me too, I love them too. Wild blueberries are amazing. Yes, wild blueberries are amazing, and Anthony Williams talks a lot about this in his book and his radio show on Hay House, so definitely check it out. So I need
I'll come back, I guess. Do you want me to come back?
no, you can stay because you can tell me what I'm gonna make for you. So what is this good? No, where I'm not gonna be using some. I'm putting away because I don't need them right now. Is this good or no?
Yeah.
So okay, I see it now. So for the soup we need beets. We need beans, any kind of beans. We're gonna use some cabbage. You can put some mushrooms, but I only have the mushrooms powder. I don't have any mushrooms, but any greens you can put. And we need some potatoes. So here I have all different potatoes. So what kind of potatoes do you want? Purple potatoes, white potatoes, what do you like?
Purple.
Sweet, but purple and some.
Purple sounds good.
Okay.
Purple, sweet.
So basically here you have some spaghetti squash and some butternut squash. So make sure that you eat all different pumpkins, variety of different plants. So what else do we need? And we can put some carrots. We can put an onion. Where are my onions? Here I have. I'm gonna put some onion. You can put garlic. So this is for our soup. Do you want a smoothie first, or can I just start the soup and give you the smoothie? Are you starving?
I'm not starving.
Okay, because he had pasta before, but I didn't make it. It was just from the what do you call? From the restaurant. But so here in this book in Raw Food Art, I have this soup in a raw version. So I'm giving you the cooked version, which is a little bit. Of course, I can't find it. In my cookbook here you have all about superfoods and my favorite superfoods. So everything is in my book, is also on my website. But so definitely make sure. Oh, I also have a beet wrap. So you can use beet to make wraps. I use the coconuts too. So there's a lot of course I can't find. Where's the beet soup? So anyway, it's here. Trust me, but can't find it here. So this is the raw version, so you don't cook it. I'm gonna make the cooked version. So so Bill feels more satisfied. Okay, so we need to wash the beets very well, because sometimes when you you know, clean them between the leaves, they get like very dirty. See, like here. So I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna wash the potatoes and onion, and I'm gonna add some cabbage. Let's see if anybody's saying anything. So I'm wearing the gloves because I really don't want to have the beets all over me. Actually, I'm gonna use another cutting board. So so what's your favorite superfood? Anybody's using anything specific, like chia seeds or raw cacao or anything? So hold up. What do you guys use? Let me wash them. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wash the leaves first and chop them, and I'm gonna add them all the way at the end, because you know they will cook very quickly. So I'm here, for those who are joining, I'm just washing the veggies. So make sure you wash them very well, because they, the dirt goes in between. I love beets. They like my favorite what do you call? My favorite vegetable. In Poland, we make this amazing, like a side dish with horseradish and beets. Oh my God, it's so good. And we make like the soup called botwinka with baby beets in this, like in the summertime, with like the first baby beets, like tiny. Oh my God, it's so good. And we make a cold soup with beets. So many different kinds. So if your fruits and veggies are organic, definitely you can use the skin. If they're not organic, then peel the skin off. Okay, so here are my beets. I don't want to, you know what, I need like a big bowl. Sometimes they have like stuff, so you know you don't want to be using that. I don't know, can you see this? Yeah, you can. So definitely, if you have nice manicure, you don't want to be using your hands, because you're gonna get very red, and then it's gonna stain your hands for sure, because beets are, and if your hands are dry now, like in the winter time, they will definitely, so hard to clean it. But you know what, tomorrow I'm going to school to teach art, so my hand's gonna be with paint and stuff anyway, and my students are so excited because they're starting sketching for the art show. They're all gonna be painting on the canvases with acrylic paints. We do this every year, so they get very excited. So I just don't use the ends. If you have compost, like definitely you can put this in the compost. But you can just, we have this other salad that you just cook the beets, and then you peel the skin, and then you make like a salad. So I'm gonna rinse them before too, one more time. So here, make sure you're very careful when you're using sharp knives. Hold on. And for this soup, you can add, if you want it creamy, so you can put coconut milk, or I'm going to show you how you can make cashew cream, like a cheesy kind of cream, or like a raw cream that Tastes delicious, and it tastes so good in the soup, raw or cooked. So, so here you go. I'm gonna get some carrots. Basically, you can put any veggies. You can even put like zucchini or whatever you want. So I'm gonna put like 3 carrots. So I'm gonna wash them. So these are organic. So I'm just gonna again use the skin because I don't have to worry. Usually we put parsnip, which is the, let me show you, which is a root vegetable like carrot, but it's white. I don't have any, but this is how we make a natural broth. So this is what we do, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna use some celery, and we can put some celeriac too. So carrots are very good too. It's good for your eyes. So let's see. So for those who are joining, I'm making Polish beet soup, red borscht. Some of you who know me, you've tried it. I made the version which you make the dumplings, which I'm not going to be making today. There is many ones. Some of you tried the raw version. So here I have some beets, and let me. Oh yeah, see, I forgot. Now my hand's gonna be all. See how it's like staining the hand? So you better wash it quick. I'm gonna use some potatoes. I'm gonna put some onions, some sweet potatoes, organic sweet potatoes. You can't see me in the sink, but I love this little brush for potatoes. Look like a potato, and it cleans like really. You can clean very well all the root vegetables. And again, if potatoes are not organic, so these are sweet potatoes and yams I'm using, then definitely peel the skin, because potatoes are one of these vegetables that they put a lot of pesticides and herbicides on. So you definitely don't want to be eating non-organic potatoes with the skin, because then you're consuming all the, the harsh chemicals. So here are the potatoes, the yams. And one day I have 2 friends from Peru, Myra and my friend Carmen. They're gonna come and they're gonna be talking to you about different potatoes, because as I told you before, Peru, all the potatoes, most of the potatoes, they have like, I don't know how many thousands different kinds of potatoes. It's just incredible. I love potatoes. And many hundreds of years ago, Queen Bona, which married this Polish king, she brought all these vegetables and potatoes and onion to Poland from Italy. So that's why I think like a lot of times Polish cuisine is a little bit similar than Italian. Like they have raviolis, we have pierogies, we have different pasta, we love tomatoes, it's a little bit different too, but I think it was definitely influenced by Italian cuisine. And that's what is the best thing. I love traveling. When I travel, I love to try, visit different markets, learn about different food. And even if they're not vegan, I always veganize them, So I have friends from Thailand. I hope they're going to be able to come too. But one is pregnant, so she can come. And her sister has a restaurant, so she was busy. But I hope amazing Thai restaurant too if you want. Sweaty House of Thai, if you're local, definitely try it. And Thornwood, New York, delicious Thai food. I love Thai food. And I have a friend who is Indian, so I want to do some Indian cooking. I have Italian. My husband's family, they're all Italian, so I know a lot of Italian friends. So I know there's a long list of people who are going to be coming and cooking with me, and I'm going to be learning from them. They're going to be learning from me. It's going to be so much fun. So the beans are cooking, and they should cook quick because, I soak them for like 10 hours, so it should be pretty quick. So I'm not gonna add the vegetables yet because let me wash this because otherwise they will overcooked. And you can put broccoli. I mean, you can put cauliflower, whatever you want. It's just, you know, kale at the end, whatever, you know, whatever you want. But definitely you need beets for the flavor. And in Poland, sometimes they even sell like in the store like a beet juice. And you put it, you know, to make it even like more beet flavor like. So, but this, you know, these beets were pretty big, so it's gonna be good. Okay, so let me rinse this. And I'm gonna put some celery in it. So let's see. See, I have nice clean hands. Otherwise, after this beets, if I didn't wear the gloves, oh my god, they would have been so like red. And it doesn't come off easily. If you ever try to like the same blueberries, forget it. If the blueberries stain so bad, then your teeth, like if we eat blueberry pierogi or blueberries, your teeth are so black. So what do I have? I have this, and I need a celery. And if I had mushroom, I wouldn't put mushrooms, but I don't have any, so. And we're gonna put some garlic at the end too. So and then wash it very well. So you have to be like really careful how, especially this like root vegetables, because the dirt is like right there. I mean, yeah, eat dirt. There is a book actually really cool called Eat Dirt about, you know, plant-based foods and, you know, eating, you know, a lot of plants. So definitely eat dirt, but you know, I don't want to be eating dirt today. So I want to make sure all my veggies are nice and clean. So especially like if I get stuff, like tomorrow I'll be getting stuff from Mike's Organics delivery. See, I still see it a little bit. So I'm gonna rinse it again. And because it comes from the farm, it doesn't come from the supermarket, you know, so many times I have to wash it so well. Especially if you, Italian people, my mother-in-law makes the best escarole and beans. So when you like cleaning escarole, every leaf, you really have to clean it good because the dirt is right there. So you don't want to be eating and like eating sand, you know. And so I'm gonna rinse it again to make sure it is clean. Okay, so I mean, onion was clean, but now I clean it again. And then I have some cabbage, so here. So I'm cooking this, you know, so it's gonna cook a little bit. So now I'm going to move along, and I'm gonna, I think, maybe make the smoothie. Bill, if you hear me, if you want a smoothie, come down so you can tell me what kind of smoothie you want. What kind of superfoods you feeling like today? See, look, the beets. So anyway, so I'm gonna put these things on the side. Let's see if anybody's talking. See, I can't, it doesn't show me like comments from you guys. So if anybody has any questions, so ask me a question, comment. So here I'm gonna put these on the side because I'm gonna be doing this later. Whew. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna chop the veggies later, so I'm gonna put this on the side. Whew. So what kind of smoothie you want?
I want oats.
Oats in your
Oats.
smoothie.
I love oats in the smoothie. It's very hearty.
But then I have soup for you, so I don't want you to be hearty with the smoothie because then you won't be able to eat the soup. See, this is how he is. He's true Italian. Pasta, pizza, lasagna, bread. You know, those are the things you like.
I know it's good.
Yeah, it's good, but you know, you should eat more fruits and veggies.
So what about?
I mean, it's
so
fine.
You
you can eat oats, but I'm just saying I have a lot of food for you later, and you know, you don't eat the dinner, so.
All right. How about
I can sprinkle some. Okay, so here's my vitamix.
Goji berries.
Goji berries. So I have. You want a banana? What do you want?
Banana, blueberry.
You are getting the wild blueberries. So,
Yeah.
but any specific superfood? So here, can you see this, guys? I don't know. Am I placing it in the right?
I'm naming them. I'm naming them.
You're naming what?
The foods I want.
Hold on, but did I put this in the right place? I think I did. Okay, so blueberries. So we have the wild blueberries. It's gonna be amazing. See, look how they stain. Look, I just touched them for a second, and it's even worse than beets. Blueberries have like so much pigment. Um, so our teeth are gonna be pretty purpley.
How dates? I'll take some dates.
That's kind of filling too, but
Okay.
how about some lettuce? Arugula in it. I want to put some, yeah, see he, so of course you can use, this is romaine lettuce, organic arugula. Of course that you put, you eat this in the salads and stuff, but you can sneak it in for those people who don't like to eat greens into the smoothie and they won't even know. When you want to put a little bit of date and a little bit of raw cacao,
Yeah.
so you feel like a chocolate smoothie or no?
Chocolate smoothie, I love it.
Okay, so some bananas. The bananas are not very ripe, so I'm gonna sneak in a little bit of romaine now he knows because he's here, but otherwise that's what I do. Like I put a little kale because he doesn't like kale. You don't like the texture of the kale, yes?
Nope.
Why?
It's a weird texture, I don't know, too thick.
I love the texture, but you like kale chips.
Yeah, again, different texture.
And you like kale in the smoothie and you like kale in the juice. You don't even
texture.
Because there's no texture, it's all blended in.
Yeah. Well, with the chips are crispy.
Okay, so here I'm putting some romaine. I'm not gonna put arugula because that's bitter. I'm putting some bananas, and
I don't like bitter.
Yeah,
I
and
like sweet.
And the beans
Like
are
you.
cooking very good. So the bananas are kind of not very ripe. It's so hard to find the bananas. Because it's so cold. So here I'm gonna put 2 bananas, but they should be much riper. So see, I don't see any comments from anyone.
I see some.
No, but it's like frozen, like it's from before.
Really?
I'm telling you, yeah.
Maybe no one's made any comments.
Or I'm telling you, I don't know. People make some comments. Can you please put a comment so I see if you're not commenting or it's just frozen? Because sometimes it's like I don't see it. So if anybody see, please say hi or something. Just put a comment. Do you like blueberries? You can put yes. Do you like banana? So raw cacao. Our cats are meowing.
They're going crazy. They're scratching the door.
Yeah, our cats are locked upstairs and they're going crazy. So this is raw cacao.
Oh, yes, it works.
It works. Somebody
Yeah,
commented.
yes.
Thank you, Jules. So thank you. Okay. Okay, so it is working. Okay, perfect. Because I see. Okay, somebody commented. Thank you so much, Denise. So see, I see it because sometimes it just doesn't even show me. So raw cacao powder. So this one I just got from Raw Food World. It comes from Ecuador. It's amazing, but here I already have in a jar. So I'm gonna put a little bit. And I forgot to say about another superfood, which is coconut. Coconut is amazing. So coconut, it's so healthy. So this is real Thai coconut, and this is harmless coconut water, which is raw too. Let me put a little bit in the water.
Yes.
It's gonna, if you are dehydrated, if you have like, basically this is like a nature's Gatorade, amazing superfood. You've heard of coconut oil, don't eat a lot, just a little bit, I use it in my chocolate, but, so definitely I use the meat to make the all different desserts. I put it in my cakes. I use it, you can make wraps, like raw wraps. So whatever, however you want it. You can also put avocado in it, but I'm not gonna put it because I made the raw chocolate avocado pudding last week, so I'm gonna make something different. So how much, not too much chocolate, how many dates? So my jewel dates, amazing superfoods, which Bill already snacking on them. So he's snacking on a lot of things. You can put the goji berries in it. So he likes it more sweet. I don't like very sweet things, but he likes it more sweet, so I'm gonna give him 3 dates. Okay? And this will be even better with frozen bananas, right? Frozen bananas, it would feel like a milkshake. But I don't have any because they were, so excuse me, I don't wanna like dump a lot of raw cacao in it. So here I'm gonna put like 1 tablespoon of raw cacao. You can put any of the superfoods I showed you. You can put like in the morning, you can put moringa or chaga mushrooms or anything, you know. But now it's of course nighttime, so I don't want they'll get a lot of energy. I want them to go, you know, to go to sleep. So because I have to get up tomorrow at 6 in the morning. So anyway, so I'm not gonna put any of the superfoods in it, but definitely you can put any of them. You can even put chia seeds. So do you want a few chia seeds?
Sure.
Chia seeds will make you. They have a lot of fiber. So if you constipated, these are amazing.
Oh, good. Clean me out.
Clean you will definitely clean you out. But you don't want to be cleaned out if you like don't have a bathroom all day, because that wouldn't be.
Flight.
So definitely don't need a lot of chia. Chia and quinoa, if you take that, will be cleaned. I tell you. So yeah, watch out. Okay, so I think I need to. Oh, because I need to put more
water.
More coconut water because they didn't thaw. So I'm gonna, I guess, use all of it. That's gonna be better coconut water. So I'm just gonna use the whole bottle. It's gonna be so good. I mean, of course you can use regular water, but this is gonna be really superfoods. Not good because I have to mix it. Where is my?
It looks cool though.
When is my plunger? I know, but now the blueberries, the water doesn't even go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah, it's gotta help out a little bit.
Excuse me?
You just have to mix it up a little.
So look at this beautiful color. It's gonna be so yummy.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. Your teeth are gonna be so. Here is wild blueberry smoothie.
Well, it's enough. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's why I told you not to fill it in. And you can put, now I can put some mulberries you want in here.
Oh yeah, sex it up.
Sex it out. And you can make a smoothie bowl, of course. Pistachio or cacao, so.
Wow. That looks good.
Now you have to let me move it so you can show it to them. But see how pretty? So the beans are almost cooked, so cheers.
Nostrovie.
Hold on, I want one too. But you can drink it.
There's a lot of smoothie.
You can have it. You didn't eat much today, only that pasta, so.
And another smoothie.
And it's moving them, but that was a long time ago. So here, cheers guys. We're gonna probably have a black tea, so. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
Yes?
There's definitely no greens in here. No way.
If you wouldn't know, you wouldn't know.
No.
It's delicious. And my teeth, right?
Lydia wants some.
Oh, Lydia, here. I wish I can give you some, guys. I wish I had flying magic carpets. I can send it to you.
Coconut water is amazing.
So good. So anyway, so I'm gonna be drinking my smoothie. Oops. And now I'm gonna be making. I can make the cream. I just want to rinse this for the soup. Is anybody saying anything?
Lydia wants a smoothie.
Oh, okay. Come over, Lilia. I make it for you on Saturday and Sunday. The chia stacks to everything. Yes?
This is all I need.
More stuff coming. Okay. So now I can show you how to make a see, I have two as you can see, the other one is old, two what do you call containers of the Vitamix. So when I make a lot of smoothies and when I do demonstrations, I can show people. Because when I make like the rainbow smoothies.
Well, you said she'll be right over.
Okay, come over. Yeah, the weather is not so bad as they predicted. But so for the raw cashew cream and actually even the yogurt, you know what? I'm going to show you how to make the cashew cream for the soup and the yogurt. So you have both. I'm going to separate it in two. So we get 2 in 1. What do you call that?
2 for 1?
I don't know. Is that 2 for 1?
2 in 1?
So here, I have organic raw cashews. So you can use macadamia nuts too. You can use any nuts. And of course, you can also, if I was gonna make the coconut yogurt from the coconut, I would open the coconut, put the water, put the meat, and then I can make the yogurt too, which is in my book. If you can find it and show it to them in my book with the yogurt with the berries. So, but I'm not gonna use this because I want to use the raw cashew in the soup. So, and I have a lot of other things to plan to show you, so I can't be making everything in one class. There's, like a parfait with yogurt. I think is in the spring or in the summer. So how about I measure so you have the measurements. So I'm gonna use, because you know me, I usually don't.
Blueberry smoothie.
No. It's a yogurt. Look in the beginning, in the which page. So 1.5 cup. Anybody's watching, you can so 1.5 cup of raw cashews, and I'm gonna use the same amount, 1.5 cup water.
This one, coconut yogurt parfait.
Yeah. So you have a recipe. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a picture later so you have the recipe. So this is for the coconut yogurt, but you can use cashews too to make it, or macadamia nuts or any raw nuts. So 1.5 cup of water. And so what I do?
Exposed, but that's okay.
That's okay. So
it's on page 39 in the book.
39, and this is the parfait. Like I made it into dessert, but it's okay. So here. I think it's pretty good. So the consistency is pretty like liquid. This is great if you drink coffee. You can make this and then pour it a little bit in your coffee and you're gonna get a foam, so you have like your own healthy cafe latte. Yes, amazing. You can even put raw cacao in it. It's like good. The coffee bullet that is very popular now. You put a little bit coconut oil. You can put a little bit like raw cashew milk, some even chaga mushrooms or date, and then you have a healthy coffee, if you do drink coffee. So, but so this is basically your cream for the soup. You can put salt, you can put nutritional yeast, which is the cheesy thing, which has vitamin B12, and it gives you like the cheesy flavor. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take a little bit out for the soup, but I'm gonna show you how to make the cashew yogurt. So how you ferment the yogurt, how you ferment the foods for over like 12 hours, 24 hours. I'm just gonna keep it in the room temperature and it's gonna ferment, and I'm gonna put the vegan probiotics. So hold on. So let me take a little bit. So the beans are almost ready.
I'm back.
No, you want to stay with me?
But I'm working on the video for my mom.
Oh, okay. He's working on the video for his mom. Okay, but keep checking the videos because...
I'm monitoring you.
Okay, to monitor me. So here I'm going to put a little... Perfect. So, let me measure. So now I have how much? So I have 1.5 cup, 1.5 cup of 2 cups, 2 cups of, because I just want very little for the soup. I don't want a lot. So 2 cups of that liquid. And then I'm gonna put some probiotic. So this is Dr. Ahira probiotic powder. It's vegan. Here I have Ultra Flora. It's vegan too, probiotic powder. So anything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put 1 scoop of the probiotic. So 1 scoop of the probiotic. And that's it. And a lot of people like put lemon in it, but if you put lemon juice, because you know, like the real yogurt has like a lemony flavor, the lemon, you know, will kill the probiotics. So you don't want to do this. You want to first, you know, the culture to do it for 12, 24 hours, and then you can add the lemon or whatever flavors you want. So I'm just gonna mix this. Oh, you know what? You can't see it because I forgot that I have a camera here, so hold on. I'm gonna disconnect this. Okay, and I'm gonna put for you here. And then you can put date, like tomorrow, you know, when I'm gonna come from work, then I will be able to put date or whatever flavor, like, you know, whatever Bill wants. So I'm just gonna mix this in. And you don't wanna like cover it. Can you see this? I don't know. Yeah, you can. So you so here, so you know, I'm mixing the probiotic. Even if you want more probiotic, you can, you know, put 2 scoops, but that's gonna be like a lot of probiotic. And you just put cover on it. But you don't want to like close in a mason jar or something, because you want to like the air to get to it. So even you can put like a clean cheesecloth or paper towel. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put like a paper towel. So I think this is basically like mixed. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna cover this. So I'm just gonna put a little plate over. The plate is fine because there's a little hole. And this is just gonna stay like this till tomorrow when I come from work. And this is already gonna be fermented, you know, it's gonna be natural. It's gonna be natural yogurt from cashews. So you don't want to put it in the fridge. You want to be in the room temperature, so you know when it's warmer, the good bacteria, you know, starts fermenting. You know, if you put it in the fridge, then later you want to put it in the fridge because you know you don't want it to spoil. And then they sell many different starters like for kefir and yogurt and kombucha and all these different fermented things. So you can check online, and so you have different things. Let me see what I want to show you. So I'm doing this. I think the soup is ready. So now you can't really see it, but the beans are ready. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put some water. This is filtered water, and I'm gonna add water. And now I'm gonna be adding all these different vegetables and curry and all these different things. So, but first you want to cook the beans. If I was cooking lentils, they will cook very quick because lentils cook quick. This is delicious. I didn't have any with cannellini beans or lima beans. Usually, like that's how they cook it in Poland, with like big, like white beans. But I didn't have any, so any beans are good. Let me just put more water so I get, you know, the filter is working while I'm doing stuff. So now I'm gonna put on some curry powder. I love curry, so you know curry is great because it has turmeric. So, and there are many different curry powders. So I don't measure anything. I just, it's like a tablespoon of curry. So now I'm gonna put all my veggies. You know, the sweet potatoes. What do I have here? Sweet potatoes, yams, and beets. And I don't want to just like dump them because otherwise everything, because I have so many of them, so I have to do it gently. So and because this is a very big pot, the soup, it takes slowly, but if you make it in a smaller pot, you'll cook it faster. And what you can do, many times people ask me, oh yes, see, I'm gonna get the beets. What you can do with beans, so you soak the beans and you cook them, and then you can freeze them. So anytime you wanna like add it to the soup, add it to the salad, they already like if you're in the rush when you're coming from work, you're tired, you don't want to be, you don't have time for like cooking for an hour, then they already ready, and you can just take them out of the freezer. They already cooked. Better than using canned beans. I know a lot of recipes say use canned this, canned this. They put sodium, and no, it comes from the can, so it's always so much better. They put preservatives, and sometimes not even all the preservatives and stuff is even listed. I wish you see it. Like, the colors are beautiful here. See my hand? I forgot to wear my gloves. If you wash it quick. Also, lemon juice is very good too. To clean it with. So here, and where is my, so this is gonna be my soup. So I have a little bit cashew cream left for the soup, and then it's gonna get thicker. So you're gonna see like this yogurt, and the cashew cream is gonna get thicker. If I was gonna be making cheese out of this, I wouldn't have to use the cheesecloth and squeeze all the liquid, which you have like the cashew milk or whatever, almond milk, whatever nuts you're using, and that you can use it for your coffee, for your desserts, but you want the thick, the pulp. Here I want everything, because I'm using in the soup, cashews are very fine, and then I'm using in the yogurt. Many recipes called like to soak the cashews. When you're soaking the cashews, they turn gray, so I just don't like the look of the color, because they just don't look very pretty. And so I never soak my cashews, because then they're gonna get thicker. But definitely if you're using almonds, definitely you have to soak them for over 8 hours, over like 12 hours, so better overnight, to activate them. Walnuts, hazelnut, maybe like 4 hours. Sunflower seeds, maybe like half an hour, 2 hours, but almonds are the longest, because they're the hardest, and then they have the skin. So in some recipes you even have to peel the skin, so depending what you're doing. But so now what I'm gonna be making for you, so I'm gonna put these, I have onion and celery. I don't want to add them in the cabbage, because they cook very quickly. Let me put the probiotics in the fridge, because they need to be in the fridge when you open them. And what else do I want to tell you and show you? So yes, so make sure when you're using like any fruits and vegetables that you're using the skin, make sure that you try to buy organic. Definitely greens, try to buy organic, because you're eating the whole thing. But anything you can peel, like orange or grapefruit, it doesn't have to be organic, or avocado. But okay, I'm gonna have some of the smoothie. So now I'm gonna show you how easy you make the sprouts. To make the sprouts, I'm back. My nose is like, let's see if anybody's saying anything. Does 1 scoop of probiotic, 1 capsule? No, the scoop is much bigger. The scoop is like, the scoop will be like probably 6-7 capsules, because the scoop is like, let me see, like a measuring scoop, like this, so it will be 1 teaspoon basically. So there will be a lot of capsules if you're using the one in the capsules. Otherwise, you're not gonna get like the probiotic, So, anything else anybody is asking? Okay. So now, so sprouts and macrogreens are superfoods. Maybe I show it for you this way, and then here I'm gonna show you. How you can sprout them in different containers, because there's many different ways you can sprout them. So when you're sprouting, so you can sprout nuts, seeds, anything that you want. Let me see if I have pumpkin seeds here. I don't think so. I think I used them all. I don't have it, but so no, I can show you. But so here, here you can purchase a sprouting jar, which what you do, it has like the opening, so you have the drainer, and you just, you don't have to empty it out. And when you saw the picture today for the class, the jar was there, so you can use this. They sell online like different sprouting shelves that you can use. I used to have it, I think, when I was moving here a few years ago. I don't know what happened, or I gave it away to somebody because I don't have it anymore. So they sell like different trays that you can sprout. Some of them are round, some of them are square. The sprouting jar was like $4. I bought it in Mrs. Green, so it was really cheap. It's awesome. You can buy a sprouting bag, which I had another one, but I'm showing you the new one. And so it's it's nice, like hemp bag, made of hemp. So what you do first, you need to like, I will like use hot water and like clean it, to make sure it's clean, because if you bought it in the store, who knows what was touching it before you put in your sprouting. And here you have, what do you call instructions how to do it, and different seeds and different beans and lentils, they all will have different time how they will be sprouting. Or if you don't have the jar and if you don't have the bag, well, you can use any like coriander. We have a little mesh coriander. You can buy this in the Asian supermarkets. They're very cheap, like $2, with the mesh coriander. I have many of them. You can just use this and you can just put it over, like you're gonna need something underneath, so when the water is draining, you're gonna be changing the water, otherwise it's gonna be leaking on your counter. So, and the same with this bag. If you have this bag, you should put something underneath, a plate or something, because this is the water is gonna go through it. I mean, you can hang it, but then depends, it's gonna be draining too, so you make sure that you have something underneath. So there you go. So here, I was telling you about broccoli, how healthy, broccoli is so, probably like number 2 on the list with superfoods. So these are organics, alfalfa. I thought this was broccoli. I don't know. I grabbed the wrong one. I have alfalfa seeds, but I also have broccoli one, but I'm not gonna be getting one. So what do? Get very little, because they are gonna expand so much. So it seems like it looks like it's nothing, but trust me, like 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon is gonna be a lot. So you don't wanna, like for this jar, if I was gonna put some beans, chickpeas or mung beans, I'm not gonna put a lot. So maybe I'm gonna put some mung beans to show, I'm gonna do mung beans in this jar. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and make sure that you use filter water. Absolutely do not use water from the tap unless you have a filter water from your tap, because it has chlorine and everything, and that's not good for the sprouts. So they're gonna get spoiled. They're gonna get mold, and it's not good for you to be eating the chlorine. So the best will be to rinse them. So let me see. So stuck. Okay, so I don't know what was inside this jar. So here I'm gonna put this has a measure. Some of them have like the measuring in the back, like the mason jars, but this one doesn't. So I'm not gonna put a lot. So mung beans are great, amazing superfoods. You can use them in desserts. So this much. And mung beans takes like 3 to 5 days, depends how humid, how hot it is. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna put like maybe a little bit more. So I'm gonna show you how to make different sprouts in all these different bags. So so here, what is the time? I didn't put the top. So I'm gonna put some pure water. Oops. And put the cover over. So the first thing, so see, I just put a little bit of water just to cover them. So this is pure water, filtered water, and I'm just gonna cover it, and I'm gonna like keep this. You can keep it like, I'm gonna keep this till tomorrow morning, so overnight for like 12 hours. Because first you need to soak them, like the same how I was soaking the pinto beans. They're very dry, so now they have to hydrate before they start sprouting. So, and then tomorrow, I'm gonna rinse them before I go to work, and then I'm going to, dump all the water and just keep them moist, because back then they're gonna expand and then they're gonna be moist, and then when I come back from work, like, every like 12, 8 hours, just change the water, rinse them, and then, and they're gonna start sprouting. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take pictures for you and post it so you can see like the evolution of the sprouting. So, and the mung beans will take like 3 to 5 days. So here I'm gonna show you, what else do I have here? Organic sprouting seeds, peas. These are buckwheat, but these are different than regular buckwheat, like, buckwheat that you eat even raw, because they have husks. So if you're sprouting like sunflower seeds or something, well, they need to have husks, otherwise they will not sprout it for you. So here, see the husk? So the same, so you can just first, I'm just gonna put a little bit here to show you. So so again, I'm just gonna soak them first. So you can even just use a little bowl. So they need to just soak, So here, so this is one, this is two. Here's my kefir. So here are mustard greens. So let me show you the mustard greens. So again, you have to soak them, and then let's pretend that they are soaked already. Like I already soaked them, so they are wet. So now they will go like over. So this is a lot. Like, see, it doesn't look like this is a lot, but this is a lot. You're gonna get a lot of sprout out of this. Like, there was a picture for today's class, and was like, basically the big, what do you call, big plate. What also you can do, you can put no organic, no bleach paper towel and wet it and like put it on the plate, on a flat plate, and put some sprouts, and they were still growing that way too. So so there's many different ways how you can do it. So okay, so I'm just gonna wet them, so I show you for you. So see, they are wet, and now all the water is going down. So like tomorrow morning, I'm gonna empty all this water and clean it, so you don't have the bacteria, in the water, and then they're gonna be growing and growing and growing. So it's really so much fun. There is nothing better if you have a garden. I know some of you, my beautiful friend in California, she has a magic garden, and she grows everything. And so I know some of you grow stuff here in New York in the summer. Obviously it's winter here, but this is what you can do. You can have your little garden inside, and you can do this with your kids, and it's so much fun. And if I was gonna do it in the bag, so I don't want to like put it in the bag because I didn't rinse it and disinfect it. You will put it a little bit, and then it really grows. I don't know if you can see it, like these are mung beans. So see, these are the mung beans. I want to hold this. So these are these beans, and then look, they're gonna have like the kind of looks like a teeth, like a sharp teeth. So and then when they are sprouted, you have to eat them like in 3 days, because otherwise, again, they're gonna start spoiling. You can put them in smoothies, you can put the sprouts in juices, over the sandwiches, over the salads. They're just amazing. They have so much flavor, and they are incredible superfoods. And if you're growing microgreens, then you put in the soil, like sunflower seeds, and then you will cut them with scissors, So I forgot to say in the beginning about superfoods, about wheatgrass, so everybody knows about wheatgrass. If you go to like health food store, they can give you wheatgrass shots. So wheatgrass, amazing superfood. Or even broccoli, not broccoli, barley shots, so you can grow your own, or you can order them. Comes in a powder. You can order frozen. You can also order like the whole trays on the wheatgrass, and you cut them, and you need a special juicer, not just like a regular juicer, because you need to like that has a gear that you can squeeze everything, and that's amazing. Has so many benefits. Like if you're sick, definitely try a wheatgrass shot. It tastes kind of disgusting. I really don't like it. It makes me even like nauseous, but it's amazing. And the best thing is to drink it on empty stomach, and then for half an hour don't drink anything. But don't put it like in your other juice, because I don't know anybody really who really likes the taste, because it's like weird. It's a little sweet and weird. So I hope that I explained to you about sprouting. It's so much fun. You can sprout sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, I mean pumpkin seeds, you know, I mean any kind of seeds, and lentils and beans. And I'm gonna put a chart for you so you know like how many days and how many hours they sprout, you know. So but a lot of times, as I said, for nuts and stuff, they need a shell, actual shell, you know, in order to sprout. Otherwise they will not like sprout for you. Like if you soak hazelnuts, you know, without the skin, they just gonna get like they just gonna get like observed, you know, in the water, but they're not actually gonna sprout it. So I know even that Miami Fruits, the farm, when I get exotic fruits from Miami, they even have sprouted coconuts, like with like a little shoot, and when you open them, it's like a coconut candy, so it's delicious, you know. So sprouting, it's so healthy. Superfoods, because think of it, it's like a life force is coming from that little seed, you know, tiny, look, tiny little seed. I can't even take it, like, I mean, it's so tiny, you can't even see it. It's like micro, and then a life force, and then from that you have the whole plant of broccoli or like a cauliflower. It's amazing. You can't, I mean, it's so tiny you can't even see it. So nature is incredible. It's amazing. So anyway, so definitely let me know if you have many questions about sprouting, and I will take pictures for you so you will see the progress of the sprouts. I didn't close this jar good, so it's not good, because if I pick it, it's gonna break. So here are my sprouts. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them here for you so you see. Let's see, can you see them? Okay. And then here is the coconut yogurt we made. Okay, so now I have half an hour. So I want to show you how to make the truffles. So let's see, let's check on the soup. The soup is, it will take like another 20 minutes to cook the soup. So the soup, I don't know if you can see it, but look at the color. I mean, it is red from the beets. So definitely those beets had a lot of color. So and now I'm gonna add some veggies now, the rest of the veggies. This is why I'm wearing black today, because I don't want to get any beet juice, because it will stain your clothes, or blueberries. So definitely don't wear like beige or white when you're cooking with beets or any like those kind of fruits, I mean foods, or veggies, when they have like, you know, a lot of pigment. So here I have the sprouts. Okay, so now I'm gonna, actually I can't have it here because I'm gonna be showing you how to be making truffles now. No, whoa. So let's see if anybody's asking any questions. Is anybody asking? The cats are misbehaving?
They quieted down a little bit.
Maybe they're sleeping. Oh wow, there's a lot of questions, but I don't. Hi guys! Where is your assistant Bill? Chris, yeah, exactly. Chris, I would love to cook with you. One time you have to come and we cook. I think we can make something spectacular, because I know you like food and different flavors. So you, well, you invited. And so hi guys. Okay, so let's see.
The smoothie is good. I'm so full. It's amazing.
That's why I didn't want to put, if I give you the, you have smoothie all over your face. If I give you the dates, I mean not the dates, the oats, that would have been like a meal. And so I can't have this here, because I'm gonna be showing them how to make the, what do you call it?
What's this?
What's what? I'm sprouting. You didn't watch it?
Oh yeah, no, I was watching. I was watching and listening.
And then I'm making the kefir.
Oh yeah.
So here. So this is the kefir I'm making. I'm not kefir, yogurt.
Oh nice.
So here, now I'm gonna be making the truffles. So I have many truffles in my book. So basically, there's possibilities are endless. I know what truffles he will want. He will want peanut butter truffles.
Of course.
I forgot to show you something. So everybody loves peanut butter. And I want to show you I have few recipes in my book. Hold on. Here, I want to show you. So these are like I've been talking about this last week, the raw peanuts, raw jungle peanuts. I just got them from Raw Food World. So these are healthier version of the peanuts. They come like, they wild crafted. So wild jungle peanuts, If you never tried it, you can order online. So yummy. I have them as an ingredient in the recipe for pad thai. But of course, if you don't have them, you can just use regular peanuts. But almonds are probably more better. So you can put any kind of truffles. So let's see what kind of truffles I should make today. I think with raw cacao. So let's see what kind of truffles you want. So in the Christmas,
Peanut butter.
of course, I don't have the peanut butter truffles here, but I mean, yeah, he will basically put peanut butter in anything. But where are my truffles? Hold on. There's so many truffles I have. Like 4 kinds, I think. Gingerbread cookies. Here. Snowballs, which are truffles. So this have almonds, pumpkin seeds. I don't have pumpkin. Lucuma powder. Okay. And then I have... Here I have with raw cacao, I think in the fall or in the summertime.
I'm looking forward to summer. I want some ice cream.
But you can have ice cream anytime. You don't have to. Blossom truffles. So this one has raw cacao, almonds, coconut oil, lucuma powder. Those are not the one I was looking. This one, I'm looking for these chocolate lovers truffles. That's the one I'm looking for. I'm gonna make these. These are on page 85. But yeah, in my book you have a lot of different, because I love raw cacao, so there's a lot of desserts. But you can improvise it. You can change it. So, chocolate lovers truffles. So 2 cups of raw cacao powder, and 2 cups coconut oil melted, and raw coconut nectar, maple syrup, lucuma powder. Lucuma is a fruit from Peru, and it gives you sweetener. If you don't have it, you can use I don't know, you can just use more. You can use date sugar or just more maple syrup or whatever you like. But you can 8 dates and pink Himalayan cayenne pepper and medicine vanilla. So okay. Do you like these? And I will make half of them with peanut butter for you. Happy?
I love them.
Okay.
They're awesome. So is it on the outside? Is that lucuma powder?
Actually, I rolled them in a raw cacao, but
wow.
wow. How am I gonna get stuff out of here? There's no room here. I wanted to show them the soup.
Whoa.
But
For what?
like to no.
I'll show them.
But oh no, it's too. You can't bring the soup. It's too hot.
Oh. Okay.
So you can't do the camera.
I do the camera.
Just so
Here we go. Oh, it doesn't reach though, babe.
oh, okay. So but I open. That's okay. But I would just show them.
Oh, hold on. I can get closer.
Here, no, it's fine. Look.
I can get a little closer.
No, that's fine. Look.
We gotta go wireless. We gotta get wireless cameras.
Yeah. Can you show them? Like.
Hold on. I can get a little bit closer.
Yeah, they can see it. That's
They can
fine.
see it, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So this is the soup.
I was doing some acrobatics to get that shot.
So for those, if this is your first live streaming, so the good, kitchen equipment that if you're interested in, raw cooking and healthy cooking, definitely good food processor. This is my dehydrator. It has 9 trays, and you can make cookies and dehydrated food. You can warm up food. Definitely good juicer, and of course, as you saw, Vitamix, which is like the best tool ever. I probably use the Vitamix the most. The most than anything, because you can actually like use it as a food processor. Wow, this is so heavy. This food processor is like professional quality. So it's so here Want to make sure. Do I put it in the right spot? Yeah.
I think it's a little off center.
I don't know. So here I want to.
I'll center it for you.
Want to wash my hands. Okay.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Lots of stuff. Did I forget anything?
I don't think so.
Is anybody asking questions or any more questions about the superfoods?
I'm feeling super.
So today, because this is a class about superfoods, I'm going to add some superfoods into those truffles. So this recipe is pretty basic. You know, it just has, it doesn't have any, I mean, it has raw cacao, which is a superfood, but I'm going to add some mulberries and goji berries, you know, to make it more fun. So what do I need? 2 cups of raw cacao powder. So where is my... That's why I always have 2 of everything, because when you're cooking a lot of stuff, sometimes, you know, one is busy. So, I mean, not busy in use. So, make sure that you're like shake your coconut powder so you don't have any of the, you know, sometimes like it gets, but you get like little granules.
You gotta shake your cocoa powder.
What do you call that? Granules.
Rule number 1: shake your cocoa powder.
You want to shake it?
I'll shake
This
it.
is not cocoa. This is raw cacao. It's a big difference. So it's not cocoa. Cocoa
Well,
is.
explain the difference.
So this is raw cacao powder. So how they make this? They pick the, you know, it grows in the big like a red. Remember you saw it in Jamaica and Hawaii. So in the little like pouches, and you pick it and it looks like white. And then what they do, they dry it and they ferment it. When they do the cocoa, they roast it. So this is like, you know, in the low temperature, so you don't destroy the natural enzymes and the benefits of the raw cacao. So it's not cocoa. They're big difference. So this is a superfood. That's why you want to eat it in the raw version. I think is good.
Superfoods for super me.
Yeah, so 2 cups. I think this is 2 cups. Is the soup cooking or no? It's taking a long time, this soup. I think
a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, because I think I overdid it with the amounts.
I mean, that's a crazy amount of soup.
Tomorrow, Eileen, you're getting the soup. If Eileen, my friend.
You can feed an entire crew with that.
I know, yeah. You know me. I mean, I can't just make it a little bit. So, this we have 2 cups coconut oil melted. So where is my coconut oil? Not 2 cups. What am I saying? 2/3 of the cup coconut oil melted. So I need to melt the coconut oil. So, excuse me, love. We maybe need to take those sprouts for now.
Where should I put? Oh, you got them.
I'm just gonna take them here for now, okay?
Yeah.
Then we can show it to them. So is anybody asking question? You dancing? Yeah, entertain everybody. So why you like super?
Roger says hi.
Oh, hi, Roger. You have to come visit and cook with me, not just visit and cook with me. So I'm going to use some. So it's very different. So when you're measuring the coconut oil melted and liquid.
Roger's favorite scene is the coconut oil scene. He
Oh.
loves coconut oil.
Oh, okay. Like my cats too. So it's, you know, it's different when it's melted and it's different when it's not melted. So here. So you can use double boiler or you can use, so here I'm just gonna put on now the soup is boiling, finally. Yeah, usually I cook the soup in 20 minutes. I think I just overdid it with this pot.
It's a big pot.
Oh my God, yeah. So
you got the emerald pot over here.
Yeah, so I'm just melting this coconut oil on very, very low heat.
Smells good.
So you can keep mixing the coconut oil if you want. And now, what else do I need? Coconut nectar, lucuma, coconut butter, 8 medjool dates.
Mix. Mixing the coconut oil is like a meditation.
3, yeah, it's almost done.
No.
4, I'm counting. 4.
Not even
So
close.
I need it. But keep mixing. 5, 6, 7. So these are gooey. 8. gooey medjool dates, the best. This is like nature's candy. If it was summertime, you don't even have to melt it because it will be just naturally melted when it's like 90 degrees. It's almost melted. We can turn it off. It will. Yeah, so keep mixing it.
I was mixing good.
Good. On a very low heat because you don't want to, cook the oil. You just want to
melt it.
Yeah. So actually. Okay. So what else? What's next? Shredded coconut for 2 1/2 cup shredded coconut. Okay. So. What, again, I've said this many times, but I'm gonna repeat it because we have a lot of new people watching. When you buy it, make sure it's unsulfate, unsweetened coconut, organic, or any dry fruits. When you buy, you don't want sulfur. So 2/3 of the coconut. A little bit more. Okay, so I'm putting the coconut. This is gonna be so yummy. So now I'm cooking teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. So I don't cook with any salt when I add a little salt just for the minerals, because salt always goes very nice with chocolate. So how much salt? Teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoon. It actually brings the flavor of the chocolate. So. Pinch of cayenne pepper. I love cayenne pepper. Actually, I had some cayenne pepper there. Cayenne pepper or any kind of like hot pepper. It brings the chocolate. Like, raw cacao comes from, Aztec Mayans cultures. They've been using this for thousands of years, and they used to drink it bitter, and like used to put all these different like superfoods in it, and was, without any milk, and was actually liquid. So kind of like a hot chocolate, but wasn't hot. Was kind of like a room temperature and was very, 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 very bitter. So medjool dates, crystal salt, medicinal vanilla, any kind of vanilla. So this is my favorite medicine vanilla. I love this vanilla. So how much? 1 teaspoon. So it's really one teaspoon is like the 1 scooper, which I need more. So this was 3. So this would have been like 1 scooper because there wasn't much in it. But you can use just any vanilla that you have. And now lucuma powder. So again, if you don't have lucuma, don't worry about it.
I'm adding a little heat because it's taking too long.
No, I don't want heat. Turn it off.
Just a little bit.
It will melt. Don't worry about it. It will melt. If you don't have lucuma, you can use mesquite, which is another like sweetener, kind of gives you. So how many lucuma powder? So what?
Yeah, Raj, she was using a little bit of low heat. He wants to know if you used low heat to melt the coconut.
Yeah, I turn it off. I don't want it like.
No, it's off. I just got a little warm. So
Yeah, no. See, like I don't know what he's doing.
Thanks, Raj. I'm looking good in blue.
2, so it wasn't even. So I'm gonna put 2 lucuma, 2 mesquite powder because I'm out of my lucuma. I mean, I order more, but. So lucuma is just the same thing. It's just dry fruit. It gives you more like a. Excuse me, I got like the powder in it. Kind of more like a maple syrup flavor. It's delicious. Smells so nice. And I'm gonna put some 5 tablespoons raw coconut nectar, or you can use maple syrup. And if you use honey, you can put honey. But I don't use honey, so where is my coconut nectar?
Am I get stirred?
Yeah, but it's finished. Put it in the thing.
I'm stirring best I can.
I have to measure it first. So here, 5 tablespoons.
I was wondering why you didn't measure it before. So
Because,
you melted it, then you measured
yeah,
it.
because otherwise it's gonna be different.
It's not that much.
Yeah. But that's okay because I'm gonna put peanut butter for you, so that's already like, you know what I'm saying? Wow, this is so slow. Maple syrup, come on. Oh my God.
Is that maple syrup or molasses?
No, this is, I mean, coconut nectar, but look how slow, because it's cold, that's why.
Oh.
You know, when it comes from the fridge. Oh my God, come on. What time is it?
8:47.
Wow. So the soup is almost ready. Give me that coconut though.
All right.
Wow.
Stir it up.
Wow, look at this. 2. We have to measure it.
I do.
Put it in the.
This is my stirring technique right there.
Do you want to measure this and I do this? So this is the first. I need because it's going so slow. I need 5 tablespoons. So this is the second one, but it's not even. Hold on, let me finish. But it's not even finished. And then you can do 3 more because it's going so slow. So I need to check on the soup. Okay, so here. Whoa. So here. Keep. Could you put this over there?
Is it too hot? Or?
No, you can put it on here. It's fine. Here. So make. You know.
How many do I do?
You need
3?
3 more. So
Oh, you
here.
can't squeeze the bottle. It's a glass bottle.
Yeah, and it's cold. That's
man.
why. So hold on. So I need how much coconut oil? 2 1/3 cup. Be careful because.
I'm gonna be here till kingdom come.
Oh yeah, we don't have enough. You know what? I have. Like a half a cup. That's okay because I'm gonna put peanut butter for him, so that's fine. So the soup it's cooking. It's almost ready. So
There's 1.
So I'm putting the coconut oil.
Wow.
And now, do I have everything? And the raw coconut butter or whole coconut puree. So what do you need? It's like peanut butter, but it's a coconut butter. So this is from Nutivia, you know, so it's organic. So what it is, they basically, when you have like the Jamaican coconut, they take the scoop, not the Thai coconut, and they make the, excuse me, and they make it's like a peanut butter but made of coconut and it's raw. It's so good. Oh my God, I love this. I put in a lot of desserts, but again, because it's cold, it's very hard to scoop it. So if this was summertime, it's like
2.
it would have, you know, just be like really. Hold on. So 2 tablespoons. So 1, 2.
This stuff is really thick.
I know because it's cold. I'm gonna put a little more because I didn't put enough coconut oil, so that's fine.
You gotta compensate a little bit.
Yeah. So whoa.
Whoa.
The soup is cooking. Smells so good. So in the soup, I'm gonna put some black pepper. You can put some cumin, whatever spices you like. You can put some fresh herbs.
My arm is getting tired, babe. 1 more. This is the last one.
What?
This is the last scoop. This is the 3rd one.
Okay. Awesome. And I would have put the greens of the soup, but because we only have 10 minutes left,
Look at that aim.
I'm not gonna do it. Wow, he's doing a good job. So now, okay, so that's it, and I can, perfect. Wow, he's very precise.
Yes, I'm very precise.
I'm not that precise. Excuse me. So you can.
We're tangled up here.
Okay. You go that way. You go down. Go down. No. You could go down. Okay. It's very gooey. So now let's see if this is gonna go because I didn't have enough coconut oil. So if not, then you have to. If it doesn't go, you need to put like a little bit water.
Raw coconut nectar. It's not as loud as the Vitamix.
No. Wow, see, it's
Holy
like...
cow.
So see, it's sticking? Yeah, see, it's sticking, but it's not sticking that much because we didn't put... I'm going to blend it a little bit more. So if it's not too...
It looks like the Carvel Crunch.
if it's not... if it's too thick, you can always add a little bit of water or raw coconut water, but...
Lee said there's something sexy about a man helping out in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. It's very sexy. Usually Bud doesn't help in the kitchen, but just for the camera, just for you guys. Usually he just likes to eat. So let's see.
That's helping.
I want to try it if it's... It's very chocolatey. Wow.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Just use the fingers. They're clean.
My hand cream. I'm going to put some mulberries.
Oh, I love the mulberries.
So she requested.
They're
What
sweet.
else? You want to put goji berries?
Goji's, yep, bring it.
I'm going to put some goji berries. All of this.
Oh, wow. Whoa, that's awesome.
So it's very chocolatey. So I'm going to put some goji berries because you request. You can put raisins. You can put whatever you want.
Oh, raisins are good too.
You can put chia seeds. Shall we put some?
Put the
'cause,
chia in there.
you know, I'm changing this recipe because, you know, I'm just putting like a little bit of the...
You know, you're jazz. You're a jazz.
Yeah, look how
you're
beautiful.
jazz
All these
chef.
superfoods. We should take a picture of this because that looks pretty. Can you take a
Wow.
picture of my phone?
Yeah.
You can put oats, you know, so whatever you want.
Where's your phone? I'll take we'll use the camera.
Yeah, no, my phone, I don't know. Yeah, use the camera. So look at this beautiful. So it looks gorgeous. And then I'm going to roll them and show you how to make them. I can't go there because when you're making the truffles, you have to make sure that you have clean hands, of course. So, gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend this. So if it's too thick, I may have to put a tiny bit of water, you know, because now I added more nuts, so it's a little bit thicker. Okay, so...
I like that machine. It's not too loud. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, look how pretty.
This is going to be good.
Can you keep holding? Okay, that's it. You can turn it off. Remember my natural sprinkles? I keep them in the freezer that I made, rainbow sprinkles with coconut and different flavors. So look, I'm gonna use them to roll them so they have beautiful colors. So this is with turmeric, this is with blue Thai flour. So look, the turmeric got mixed in when I was making something, I think raw chocolate. So it's gonna look so awesome. What you can do will be really nice to put, sometimes Bill doesn't like it. I have a recipe here, rose water or orange blossom water. Bill sometimes says it's a little bit too strong. Or what I'm gonna do, remember I told you about essential oils? I'm gonna put a little bit orange essential oil. It's gonna make it so nice. And so I put a few drops and close it and mix it again. So here I'm going to, so I want to make sure that I'm wearing, you know, I have clean hands. I'm going to be using, you know, so it's hygienic because probably I'm going to be sharing them with my friends. So I want to make sure you know, the truffles are clean.
Is that good?
Yep, perfect. So these truffles are perfect. You know, you can make them different flavors and then use the little cups, and you can bring it for Valentine's party.
wow.
Can you open this? I'm showing them. So now what you do, you just, let's see if they stick. If they don't stick, yes, they do stick. Smells so good with the essential oil. So look, they do stick. They're very chocolatey, and you roll, you know, so you make little bowls. Sometimes you can put even nut in it, you know, so there is a truffle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it I'm gonna make it like this. So here, how are we doing on time?
5 minutes.
Like 5 minutes or 6 minutes, because I don't know what time we started. So I made it. Look, in 2 hours, even with me talking for half an hour. I know some of you, you say that you just want me to get into cooking, but some of you tell me that you want me to be talking for 2 hours because you need the information. So I'm trying to accommodate everybody. If anybody's interested, I have a private group, 21 Days Transformation to Plant-Based Diet. I'd be happy to add you, and I put a lot of more in-depth stuff. I'm also finishing my program, signature program, which is going to have really in-depth that you can work with me, and you know, as your you know, health coach, and you know, privately we're going to have a separate Facebook group. So we're going to have you know, a tribe of people, you know, so you can be successful if you're trying to lose weight. If you, I know people try plant-based diet, vegan diet for different reasons, you know. So so look at this gorgeous truffle. So so I'm gonna keep that one here. I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna, I want to do it, but Eileen is supposed to be coming next week, so she told me not to do it without her. So here,
You better get here, Eileen.
I know she couldn't come today because.
So how many do you want?
I mean, I just want to show them that like you can put. So look how pretty. I'm just gonna make a few of them. So you can basically roll them in anything you want, and then take out peanut butter out of the fridge. So now I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna scoop half of it, and I'm gonna add peanut butter for Bill, you know, so he has some with peanut butter. So if you're gonna consume this fast, you know, we didn't add any water to it, so it's fine. You can keep them in the fridge like a week or two. But if you add water, you know, they don't get, so make sure they don't get moldy. But then you can freeze them, and then you can keep them for many weeks. And then if you feel like having a snack, you definitely.
Chris says he loves us in the kitchen.
I know. I want Chris to come over. Look at this color. Look at this gorgeous.
I think I'm gonna have to put a microphone on myself next time.
Look, you should. Look, so we have this one. We have that one. I can roll it into goji powder and the cocoa powder. Where's the here?
Oh wow.
So you can make for
I
chocolate lovers. You know, you want to be making truffles. Put some gloves on, and I can give you mine because I'm gonna be making soup. So hold on. So here, whoa, these are, and take the peanut butter out.
Oh yeah.
So, I want to show you those beautiful powders that I got with different berries. So here I'm rolling in the chocolate raw cacao. So this one is gonna have, like, you know, you can roll it in lucuma powder, and you have these recipes in my book. So I'm just doing this very quickly now because, you know, the class is almost over. I really have like very little time, but so this one, you know, has there.
We got once again peanut butter.
So here,
with a raccoon on it.
Oh yeah, cool. So I guess raccoons like peanut butter, and I want to show you the powders. So if I was gonna, here is the blue one, you know, the blue algae from E-Free Life. So I'm gonna show you. So it's blue. I have in the box over there on the floor. Can you take, there's powders, like there's little superfood powders. I'm gonna.
Oh my God, there's a lot of stuff.
No, but like little one, and they have powders. So here I'm gonna look at this one. I'm gonna roll it into blue one. Look how gorgeous this. Oh my God, have you ever from nature?
Wow.
No, camu camu. No camu camu. It's this vitamin C, but there's like a berry powders I want. So look at this beautiful blue one. Look at this gorgeous one. So. My hands are so dirty, but look how gorgeous they look. So beautiful. You have rainbow colors. Here I have beet powder.
I don't see any powders.
Yeah, they are, but that's okay. I'm using the beet powder. That's fine. So here is the raw beet powder. I just want to show you like how you can make rainbow colors with superfoods. You can crush some pistachios. You can put some, spirulina, you know, whatever you want. No, that's a raw cacao, Bill. It's okay.
It There's a lot of stuff in here.
I know, I had a lot of superfoods for them to show them. So here, I'm just doing this very quickly, but here, so you have all this.
What's this blue stuff?
The blue algae from the lake. E3 Life. So look, I want to show you.
Not the lake down the street.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just put them in the garbage now. Okay, so here, so you can put them in the little containers. So I need a few more, or like this. And when you bring them to the party, people just can eat. Look at these gorgeous colors. And here, we can make one with. I just want to make one with chia seeds, extra chia seeds. So, and that's it. And I'm gonna show you the soup with coconut cream and how pretty it looks, and then we're done because the time is up. I mean, nobody's kicking me out, but I just, I know tomorrow I have to get up at 6 in the morning. So by the time, when we turn off, then I have a lot of cleaning to do. So, and we're gonna eat, of course. So here, this one is with chia. Can you hold it for them? So I want to show more of the blue one.
What's the blue coconut?
I made it with the blue Thai tea. So look how beautiful you can show it.
You made this coconut?
Yeah, before. So look how gorgeous. So Superfoods truffles, and I added raw coconut oil. So what I'm gonna do when I turn off, I'm gonna take half of this. I'm gonna put peanut butter for him, and what do you call? So he's happy because he loves peanut butter. So let me take this off, and I'm gonna show you the soup. So soup is ready. Okay. It's like no room here.
Are you gonna hold the soup, or are you gonna want me to bring the camera over to the soup?
I'm gonna bring the soup. It's very hot. So here is the soup. So as you said, as you saw, I don't put any salt. So I will put the salt in the soup. You can also put, like, if you want some miso, you can add a little bit miso, whatever you want. Could have put coconut milk, you like with the coconut milk, and I was going to put the greens from the beets, but I didn't have the time. So here is the soup. So
smells good. Smells awesome.
This is your dinner.
It's a thick soup.
It's very thick.
Now, if you want to make it thinner, do you add water?
Yeah, you put water or coconut milk. So, but I want to show them.
But that's good. That's a hearty soup right there.
It's this is like a peasant food in Poland, So definitely, you want you eat this bowl of soup in Poland. Sorry, I'm like talking backwards to you. In Poland, we have so many soups. Yes, Bill.
Oh yeah.
In
I can hold it.
No, I'm gonna move. I want to show it to them. I want to move my book so it doesn't get splashed with the. No. Yeah. Let me put the milk. So we have so many soups. So here.
I'm jumping the gun.
Remember the coconut. I mean, not coconut. You can put coconut milk, but this is the raw cashew. So I'm gonna put it here, and it's gonna look so nice. Can you bring me parsley? I mean, he doesn't know. We have to go. But anyway, so. And I will put some fresh lemon soup. So here, and you can mix it, and look how pretty you have the soup. This is a very hearty. It's so hot, I can't hold it. It's a very hearty. I forgot to put the cabbage to it. The cabbage is supposed to be in the soup, but that's okay. It's gonna be good without the cabbage. So.
Man.
It's fresh lemon juice. You can put some, as I said, salt, some pink Himalayan salt. You can put some, where is my superfood? This will be amazing, but not for Bill, with the cheesy salad booster, in the soup, because it has spirulina and all these different superfoods. It's delicious. Okay, you put it down because it's really hot. So this is the soup. It's very traditional in Poland, red borscht, Olenko's, my style, vegan style, and it's really, really good. And yeah, so that's it. So today we made cashew yogurt, raw cashew yogurt, truffles, soup. I showed you all these different superfoods. Make sure you eat all the superfoods every day, yes?
Hold it longer so they can see it.
Oh, it's so heavy. Can you hold it?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hold it.
Oh, I got it. Okay,
Yeah, it's so heavy. So all these different superfood. I showed you how to make superfood smoothie with wild blueberries. And I also showed you, what a mess here. And I also showed you, okay, you can put it down over there because, whoops. Put it down, Bill, because it's very heavy. And then I showed you how to make, you put it down and then I'm going to show you the sprouts, different sprouts. So I'm sprouting mung beans, mustard greens, and what do you call, buckwheat.
How long is it going to take to sprout?
I'm going to post it for them. It depends, like 3 to 5 days. It depends what you're sprouting. So here, so it's very easy to sprout.
You're a sprout
Can you
farmer.
hold it? Yeah, so you like a little farmer. And I love farming and gardening. My family has a huge garden in Poland. So this is what I showed you. So you have a lot of information how to do this in my cookbook, Raw Food Art, on my website, olenkoskitchen.com. Love you guys. I take this because there is no more room here. So, make sure that you, post a comment or question if you have it.
Chris says bye and he gave you lots of nice emojis.
Oh, thank you. So love you. So the next streaming class is not going to be on Monday next week, but on Sunday with my friend Lydia. We're going to show you how to make amazing waffles, pancakes, chia seed breakfast, overnight oats, all this breakfast, crepes, brunch stuff, brunch and lunch that people like, but in vegan healthy style.
Sunday brunch.
Sunday brunch. So get ready. Maybe I invite somebody to be a tester. I think we should do this because we're going to have a lot of things. So if anybody local wants to be a tester, don't just show up at the door. Send me a message because I don't want to have like so many of you. I can fit you in the kitchen, but maybe I get 2 testers. Maybe Roger or somebody wants to come. So anyway, good night. Love you guys. Eat superfoods and the rainbow every day. Live, love, light, and fruits from Olenko's Kitchen. Good night. Yay.